वेलकम टू वी लर्न में आपका स्वागत है। टॉपिक फॉर today's discussion is situational influence on consumers' decision and the decision models under consumer behavior. Topics to be covered are situational influence, nature of situational influence, situational variables, types of consumer decisions, Nicosia model of consumer decision making, Howard Schrath model, Angel Blackwell Maynard model. Situational influences. Situational influences includes all those factors particularly to a time and place that do not follow from a knowledge of the stable attributes of the consumer and the stimulus and that have an effect on current behavior. Consumers often behave very differently depending on situation. When we talk of nature of social influences, situational influences are basically all those factors particular to a time and place that do not follow from a knowledge of personal, that is intra individual, and stimulus, choice alternative attributes, and that have a demonstrable and systematic effect on the current behavior. The consumption situation can become the basis for developing and positioning new products for specific consumer segment. Now, when we talk about situational, the first one is communication, purchase, use, disposition. The second is situation characteristic, physical features, social surroundings, temporal perspective, task definition, antecedent stage, which can lead to individual characteristics. Other is marketing activity, those could be product, package, advertisements, sales presentations, retail outlet. Those also affect the individual characteristics, which could be culture and subculture, demographics, social class, motivation, personality, attitude, and lifestyles. All these relates to the consumption responses, which could be problem recognition, information processing, evaluating the alternatives, purchase, use, disposition, and evaluation. When we talk of situational variables, so there are con- communication situations, the purchase situation, usage situation, and the disposition situation. When we talk of the communication situation, it refers basically to the setting in which consumers are exposed to information from interpersonal or communication sources that has an impact on their behavior. Now, there are three types of communication situation that may influence consumers' response. पहला है हमारा एक exposure situation, दूसरा है द एक्सटेंट ऑफ कम्युनिकेशन, और जो तीसरा है वो बेसिकली हमारा है द कंज्यूमर्स मूड वाइल एक्सपोजर टू कम्युनिकेशन अकर्स. Considering the exposure situation in an advertising, there exist several possibilities. One of the possibilities is the consumer may read a certain magazine when at home or outside. The consumer reads the magazine as a pass on issue. The consumer views the TV commercials alone, with family members or friends. The consumer views the TV commercials in the middle of an involving program. He hears the radio commercials while driving in his car or while relaxing in his living room. He will appear for his final exam tomorrow. he is suffering from common cold. Irrespective of the content of ad message, these situations may influence the effectiveness of the advertisement. The second is the extent of the context of communication. It is another variable, another component that influence the reaction of the consumer, right? Another is the mood of the consumer. Why, when they are exposed to the marketing communication, how they react. And most of the research have shown that pleasant mood tend to positively influence processing and recall of brand related information. अगर हम परचेज सिचुएशन की बात करते हैं तो there are situations that also affect consumer decisions about the product selections. There are three factors particularly influencing marketing strategy with regard to purchase. पहला है इन स्टोर सिचुएशन. अगर हम इन स्टोर सिचुएशन की बात करते हैं तो इन स्टोर इन्वायरमेंट कैसा है, डेकोर कैसा है, साउंड कैसा है, अरोमा कैसी है, ड्रेसिंग सेंस कैसा है, बिहेवियर ऑफ द सेल्स पर्सन कैसा है, वेदर और नॉट द परचेज सिचुएशन रिलेट्स टू गिफ्ट गिविंग, ये हमारा दूसरा फैक्टर हो सकता है. तो उसमें हम whether a product being purchased is for personal consumption or for giving a gift, that also in a way affects the purchase situation. जो भी हम किसी किसी को गिफ्ट देने के लिए खरीद रहे हैं तो क्या हम स्ट्रेटजी अडॉप्ट करते हैं, राइट? अगर सेल्फ कंजम्पशन के लिए है तो हम एक डिफरेंट स्ट्रेटजी अडॉप्ट करते हैं. एक है हमारा वेदर और नॉट द परचेज सिचुएशन इज एंटिसिपेटेड और अनएंटिसिपेटेड. Sometimes what happens, purchase situation occur which are not anticipated. Sometimes an unexpected guest arrived and the consumers have to rush to the market to do a special shopping. तो उस केस में क्या होता है, आप शॉपिंग तो कर रहे होते हैं but then what happens, you buy products at relatively higher price because you have a time, you have to trade off between the time and the price. So this is one factor that also influences. Another nature of social influence is usage or consumption situation, right? Here the consumption refers to the occasion of consumers product use. For example, when guests arrive, the type and the number of items served during meals change than what is generally consumed in the family, right? So a consumer may use a particular brand of deodorant for a special occasion and another one for daily use, right? Most of the situations which we have discussed are unanticipated, कि कोई गेस्ट आ गया अचानक से, ये अनएंटिसिपेटेड सिचुएशन है. कंज्यूमर हियर नो इन एडवांस दैट दे वुड, in cases if they know that there are certain guests, friends to visit a hotel or a bar, right? However, if a friend drops in unexpectedly or the consumer takes an unplanned trip, तो ये जो सिचुएशन होगी, they would compel them to do unplanned shoppings. ठीक है? The amount of time available for the purchase has a significant impact on consumer decision process. Generally, the lesser the time available, the shorter will be the information search. Being time pressurized encourages brand loyalty and is a mechanism of avoiding risk. A social surrounding also refers to the presence of other individuals during the purchase or consumption process. Social influence again is a very significant force that affects our behavior. Antecedent states which we discussed are monetary situations such as shopping when in a bad mood, tired or anxious, or buying on impulse, right? अगर हम इन्फ्लुएंस ऑफ सिचुएशन ऑन बिहेवियर की बात करते हैं, अभी हमने जैसे डिस्कस किया, फिज़िकल सराउंडिंग एक बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट फैक्टर होता है कि क्या म्यूज़िक है, किस तरह का कलर है, क्या एटमॉस्फेयर है, क्या मर्केंटाइजिंग हम यूज़ कर रहे हैं, व्हाट काइंड ऑफ एम्बियंस वाज देयर इन द ambience of the place was there. Social surrounding का बहुत बड़ा impact होता है. We act differently among different people. Families के साथ अलग, friends के साथ अलग. The people you shop with them can also influence your behavior. एक decision time होता है. How much time you have can also influence your purchase decision. Seasonal decisions होते हैं. कोई season में आप एक चीज़ पसंद करते हैं तो वही आप जनरली नहीं परचेज करेंगे. एक होता है इम्पॉर्टेंस ऑफ द डिसीजन. दे इन्फ्लुएंसेस हाउ मच थॉट एंड टाइम यू पुट इन टू अ डिसीजन. एक होता है आपका इमोशनल इन्फ्लुएंसेस, आपके मूड क्या है वाइल यू शॉपिंग, यू नो. Many shops they try to influence mood in their choice of colors, music, layouts, in kinds of rewards and lightings. अभी हमने 3 कैटेगरीज डिस्कस करी. द फर्स्ट वन वाज कम्युनिकेशन सिचुएशन, परचेज सिचुएशन, यूसेज और कंजम्पशन सिचुएशन. यही सब हम अभी तक डिस्कस कर रहे थे. अगर हम कम्युनिकेशन सिचुएशन की बात करें तो it refers to the setting in which consumers are exposed to information from interpersonal or commercial sources that has an impact on their behavior. Purchase situation में हमने 3 चीज़ें डिस्कस करी थी. इन स्टोर परचेज सिचुएशन, गिफ्ट गिविंग सिचुएशन, अनएंटिसिपेटेड परचेज सिचुएशन. यूसेज और कंजम्पशन पे है, रेफर्स टू द ओकेजन टू विच द कंज्यूमर यूजेज अ प्रोडक्ट. जैसे हमने एक डिओड्रेंट का एग्जांपल लिया कि एक ओकेजन पे, पर्टिकुलर ओकेजन पे एक कंज्यूमर पर्टिकुलर ब्रांड का डिओड्रेंट यूज़ करना चाहेगा which he doesn't uses on other occasions, right? अगर अब हम बात करते हैं टाइप्स ऑफ कंज्यूमर डिसीजंस की, पहला है नॉमिनल. When we talk of types of consumer decisions, consumer researchers basically have approached decision making from a very rational perspective. The term consumer decision process brings to our mind the image of an individual who is facing a clearly recognized problem and is carefully involved in evaluating the attributes of a set of products or a brand or a service which is under consideration. A large number of consumer purchase decisions are related to apparently a single problem, such as running low, on a single problem. At the other times, the problems may be associated with discarding the existing product. There are various type of consumer decision processes. It is useful to view the purchase decision involvement as a continuum, and as the consumer moves from a low level of involvement with the purchase situation at a high level of involvement. Based on the amount of effort that goes into decision making, consumer researchers they have found it convenient to think that at one end is the habitual purchase or nominal decision making, and on the other extreme is extended decision making, right? Purchase involvement is that level of concern for them or interest in the purchase process stimulated by the need to consider a certain purchase. It is very, very important to realize that consumer involvement can take many forms, and a broad distinction that it can be cognitive, such as consumer may be motivated to learn about the latest specifications, right? When we talk of product involvement, there are 3 types. We will be discussing shortly what nominal decision makings are, what are limited decision makings, and what are extended decision making. First, we can discuss what basically product involvement means. It refers to a consumer's level of interest in a certain products. Marketers communicate many sales promotion to increase the consumer involvement of a product. For example, if we take the case of Tata Indica V2, they sponsored a contest in which the participants will submit 5 words that describe the cars with the letter V, right? एक होता है advertisement involvement. It refers to the consumer's interest in processing the ad messages, the ad images. Television is said to be the medium of low involvement and consumer process information in a very passive manner. In contrast, print is a high involvement medium as the reader actively process information. हम परचेज सिचुएशन इन्वॉल्वमेंट की बात करें, it may occur while buying the same item in a different context. For example, when a consumer wants to impress someone, he or she may buy a different brand that reflects good taste than the unusual one that he buys. अब हम अगर नॉमिनल डिसीजन मेकिंग की बात करते हैं, at one end of choice, continuum is nominal decision making. It is also referred to as normal problem solving or habitual decision making or routine problem solving. Recognition of need is likely to lead directly to an intention to buy. Here, information processing is very limited or non existent. There is generally low involvement with most low priced and frequently purchased products. A problem here is recognized. Consumers' internal search for long term memory come up with a single preferred solution. The preferred brand is purchased and no brand evaluation occurs unless the brand fails to perform as expected. अगर हम लिमिटेड डिसीजन मेकिंग की बात करते हैं, इट इज़ यूजुअली मोर स्ट्रेट फॉरवर्ड एंड सिंपल. इट इन्वॉल्व्स internal, which are long-term memory, and limited external search, consideration of just a few alternatives, simple decisions rules on a few attributes, and little post-purchase evaluation. एक एक्सटेंडेड डिसीजन मेकिंग क्या है? कंज्यूमर्स परचेजेस इन्वॉल्विंग एक्सटेंडेड डिसीजन मेकिंग करस्पॉन्ड most closely to the traditional decision making perspectives. Such decisions involve extensive internal, that are long term memory, and external outside source information search, followed by a rigorous evaluation of several alternatives, because consumers here do not possess any meaningful information information about a product or a service. Here, the evaluation often involves careful and thoughtful consideration of various characteristics of one brand at a time, and taking and recalling the stock of how the attributes of the previously used brands measure up to set the desired characteristics. अब हम निकोशिया मॉडल ऑफ कंज्यूमर डिसीजन मेकिंग की बात कर रहे हैं, तो this model basically, here in this particular case, it is viewed as representing a situation where a firm is designing communications about a product, in respect, it can be either ad also, to be delivered to the consumer, and in turn consumers' responses influence subsequent actions of the firm. Here the model contains 4 stages or 4 fields of components. पहला है field 1. Field 1 is the firm's attribute on output or communication. Field 2 में जो है वो है consumer search for and evaluation. Field 3 में है the consumer's motivated act of purchase, और 4th में है the consumer storage or use of the product. Here, what happens, the firm produces some type of communication about the product, service, or ad, whatever is under the consideration that the consumer is exposed to. Attributes of these messages and the consumer determine the nature of the consumer's exposure to it, and it also influence on the need. One consequence is that the message will influence the consumer's attitude toward the brand. The consumer will probably become motivated to gain information at this stage, at this point, and search actively is likely to occur. अब हमारा जो सेकेंड मॉडल है वो है हार्वर्ड स्ट्रेट मॉडल. It represents a major revision of an earlier systematic effort, and this model depicts and creates distinction among three stages of decision making. पहला है extensive problem solving, दूसरा है limited problem solving, और तीसरा है routinized response behavior. When we talk about extensive problem solving, this occurs when a consumer has little or no prior knowledge and any belief about the brand do not exist, and the person has no specific brand preferences. Here the consumer seeks information actively about the several alternative brands in the category. दूसरा है limited problem solving. Limited problem solving is such a situation wherein the consumer has some limited knowledge and belief about the available brand. जो ब्रांड अवेलेबल है उसके बारे में पहले से ही उनके पास कुछ नॉलेज है. ब्रांड, because of the limited knowledge, that person, the consumer, is not in a position to evaluate the brand differences to establish your preferences. Here the consumer seeks some comparative brand information, although the decision criteria are quite likely to be fairly established. When we talk about the third stage, which is routinized response behavior, these refers to a situation when the consumer has well established knowledge and belief about the brand and other alternative in the category and is predisposed to purchase a specified brand. Howard Short model has four major set of variables. The first one is input, the second is perceptual and learning construct, the third is output, and the fourth is external variable, which are also called as output. When we talk about input, inputs are those variables which include three distinct types of information sources, right? Significant stimuli, the marketer provides symbolic stimuli, and the third kind of information is furnished by consumer's social environment. When we talk of perceptual and learning construct, so they are the central element in Howard and Short model, which includes psychological variables that are assumed to operate when the consumer is involved in decision making process. The psychological variables are treated as simple ideas and not defined operationally or evaluated directly. Abhi, when we talk about learning construct, they perform the functions of consumers' concept formation and include his or her goals. Output में हम जब बात करेंगे, they show, this model particularly shows a series of output that are similar in name to some of the perceptual and learning construct variables that include attention, brand comprehension, attitudes, intention, and finally the act of purchase. हम external variables की बात कर लेते हैं, which is not there shown in the figure. These variables are not directly involved in the decision making process. They are external variables including importance of the purchase, consumer's personality trait, time pressure, and availability of fund. The last model which we would be discussing is Angel Blackwell Maynard model. It is also called as open system. Here, the Angel Blackwell Median model was originally developed in 1968 to serve as a framework for organizing the fast growing body of knowledge. It has basically four sections. First one is the input, information input. The second one is information processing. The third is decision process stage. The fourth is variable influencing the decision process. The start is the decision process stage, wherein the starting point of any purchase decision is consumer need. This occurs when the consumer perceives the difference between his desired state and the actual state of affair. The second is what is information input. Information from marketing and non-marketing sources feeds the information processing action of the model. After passing through consumer's memory, which serve as a filler, the information has initial influence at the problem recognition stage of the decision making process. Now, what is information processing? Information processing section of the model consists of consumer's exposure, its attention, its comprehension, its acceptance, and retentions of marketers' controlled or non-marketing information. Right? When we talk about variables influencing the decision process, the last section of the model consists of the individual and environmental influences that affect all the five stages in the decision process. Individual differences includes motives, values, lifestyles, personalities, and attitude. Now, two exercises for you people. Explain the nature of situational influences and what are the various types of consumer decisions. Thank you. Keep learning and we learning.